when you were starting to write your own Malay songs and you felt that your Malay was not so good,
Right.
what did you do to try and brush up your language skills?
Actually, when I first realized my command of the Malay language wasn't that good, it was pretty weak when I first decided to start writing my songs in Malay. And from that point on, I realized that there was a weakness in that area. So I went on to start to be more mindful or make it a point to speak to my Malay friends more in my mother tongue. I started to actually read the Malay papers a lot more often because that is when I will come across words that I do not know. Then I will just refer to the dictionary, like a literal page-turning dictionary, because there wasn't any apps to translate words back then. And I started to listen to more Malay songs more intently, listening to the lyrics, listening to the meaning, understanding the meaning. And that is how I believe I actually improved my songwriting in Bahasa Melayu. And like I said just now, when I was in front of the audience, it is still a learning process. It's definitely not perfect, but the beauty of it all is that we don't stop learning. That is really important for everyone to remember, to never stop learning.
Okay, and what kind of advice would you give your 15-year-old self?
Oh wow!
Well, regards to the Malay,
Right.
regards to learning the language.
Because when you're at that age, right, it is not easy to kind of like force someone to do something that they don't want to. I would say the advice I would give my 15-year-old self would be, for starters, just find the balance of speaking English and your mother tongue. In that sense, when you're at home, when you're with your family, you try to speak more in Malay. Maybe when you're with your friends, you can speak more in English, or maybe try it out with your friends. You might speak to me and my Malay friends. We might always speak English. It might be fun to just speak in Malay, like throughout. I mean, that might sound fun actually. And I would just tell my 15-year-old self that it is important to remember that language is a skill. It's a tool that will benefit all of us. And if we don't practice it daily, we can't get better at it. And this tool or this language will prove to be awkward if you don't actually practice it.